Dak Prescott's full name is Dakota. And I kind of feel like we've uncovered this year's Ryan Fitzpatrick's. Dakota Fitzpatrick, through 3 games, completed 74% of his passes, 9 touchdowns, 2 INTs, 307 yards passing per game on only 31 passing attempts. Last year, Ryan Fitzpatrick, through 3 games, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers completed 70% of his passes. 12 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, no fumbles. He averaged 410 yards per game, 11.7 yards per attempt. Lamar Jackson, through 2 games, 72% completion percentage, 7 touchdowns, no interceptions, 361 total yards per game. And I believe he won some people's MVP. A funny thing happened on the way to New York to pick up your hardware. Reality. You got to play more games against better competition. Remember, Dak Prescott's first 3 games were in order, or in no particular order, the Giants, I think it's all Giants, Redskins, and Dolphins. All right? And the Giants have turned out to be decent on offense, but only after they switched quarterbacks. The Redskins, well, they just fired their coach. And the Dolphins, who we know. Lamar Jackson's 2-0 to start the year against the Arizona Cardinals, who just won their first game, but their defense, yee. And, of course, the Miami Dolphins were the other team they faced. Lamar Jackson's last 3 games, team is 1-2. They did win yesterday, although they're playing against a third-string quarterback for the Steelers. Need some help, some terrible penalty calls in order to get Justin Tucker in field goal range to send it into overtime. He's had 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, only 286 total yards per game. He went from a strength to a weakness of the Ravens in just the last 3 weeks. Dak Prescott, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions in his last 2 games. And though he's averaging 343 pass yards per game, it's because 39 pass attempts, they got down big early. He had 3 interceptions. He got fooled in coverage, and he tried to do the Tebow, which is put out the fire that he started. A reminder, Ryan Fitzpatrick, who I told you this was coming last year, games 4 through 9, he completed 64% of his passes, 6 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 8 fumbles, 227 yards per game, 8.7 yards per attempt. So September is the extended preseason. October is when reality strikes, right? What's the line from Game of Thrones? Winter is coming, right? Winter has arrived in the form of videotape, better competition, and a true sense of who's any good. That doesn't mean Dak stinks. He's just not the best quarterback in the NFL, and frankly, not in the conversation the best quarterback in the NFL. That doesn't mean Lamar Jackson stinks. That just means, dude, he's still the same Lamar Jackson. Inaccurate, especially short and underneath. And as a dynamic runner, you want him to run less because of his body type, and he's going to have to run more. Just like we told you, Ryan Fitzpatrick is, in fact, a backup. Not a starter. But as a spot starter, he can do well. But ultimately, water finds its level. So this year's Ryan Fitzpatrick very early season MVP award is a tie. Congratulations to Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson. You can pick up your hardware, but please don't think that's a season-long award. We get so excited when football's back. We get so freaking excited. We get so jacked up. Get so hyped. We're tired of Aaron Rodgers. We're tired of Tom Brady. We need something new. We need something fresh. We're tired of being told you got to throw from the pocket. You got to be accurate. Can't be dynamic. We're tired of these names we've heard for 10, 15, 20 years. But you know what? The reason you heard of them for 10, 15, 20 years. You know, look, Dak Prescott, all things can, if he never played another game, has had a surprising and great career. He was the 3rd quarterback Tony Romo's team was expected to compete for a Super Bowl, and they were at least competitive with him as a rookie. But the true litmus test is, what can you do when things are breaking down? And if you thought the team was built around Dak Prescott and not the offensive line, the running game, well, when the offensive line is banged up and so the running game's non-existent, what happened to the Dallas Cowboys? They look like a completely different football team. So the Fitzpatrick Award is a prestigious award, but it's only a September award. Welcome to October.
Hi, I'm Doug Gottlieb from Fox Sports Radio, and you need to subscribe to the Fox Sports Radio YouTube channel where you can hear and see me. Why not? Plus everybody else who's awesome here in Fox Sports Radio.